Good morning, it's about 8:52 in the morning, and as you can see behind me, I'm at the Australia Zoo and it's not quite open yet.
Yeah, first kitten born here at the zoo, only 2 years old this year. Oh, I shouldn't say born, hatched, but yeah, very cute.
So already this morning I've got to pet an echidna, which was a different experience. At the koala sanctuary I was only able to see it through the glass enclosure that it was in, but the echidnas are really prickly, kind of like a porcupine, and the spines are really stiff, so you have to go with the spines. They have a lot of trainers and stuff walking around here showing off different animals, which is really cool. And the good thing about being here at 9 in the morning, is you get here before everybody else starts to show up.
Work with quite a few different animals. We're quite lucky. We work with just about anything that's not going to kill us is generally what I say. So we do work with your koalas and your snakes and echidnas and wombats and birds. But yeah, I do work a lot with him. Same with Becky, Joe and Ace. Work a lot very closely together. So these birds do require a bit of a bond and a relationship, and that's really important. So makes them feel nice and safe. So. What are you looking at? This guy's actually crepuscular, it's active dawn and dusk, so he will sleep during the hottest part of the day. Not actually nocturnal, which is pretty rare in owls.
Females will double the male in size.
Yeah.
A good sized female can get up to 6 kilos.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's only 3. Yeah. He can see up to 2 kilometres. Oh, what is it? What is it? That's what we need to do.
So you might have noticed that the bird was kind of moving its head back and forth with my camera. That's because I have the fluffy microphone attachment on top to keep out wind noise, and it was pretty interested in it.
This is little Rosie. Now before we start, we better introduce ourselves because that would be rude. My name is Ben and this is Rosie. Yeah, there you go, good girl. She's a good catch. And my little boy down here in the water is Mania. These are the smallest otters that we find here on planet Earth, but they're also the cutest and the cheekiest. The biggest being the Amazonian river otters, which can get about 6 feet long, a little bit shorter than myself, weigh about 50 kilos, can take down things like jaguars and crocodiles. They can be a little bit mischievous. And then they'd wait for daybreak. Now, this is the part which is really fascinating about Mayhem. He knew that if he left the staircase as it was, they'd be found out. So we'd give off the squeak, everyone would pile back into the enclosure, and Mayhem would look at the stairs and go, yeah, we'll take this one, we'll take this one, and he actually took it apart and hid the rocks all around the enclosure. So when the keepers came back in the morning, they looked at it and said, well, there's no way these guys are getting out, and look at it. And Mayhem was just sitting in the corner with this little otter smirk on his face, just going, hey.
What is this?
Would you believe he's a blue-tongued lizard?
I can see that. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Can I?
Yeah. He's a member of the skink family.
So I just had a pretty interesting talk with Jeremy, who was holding the blue-tongued skink, and he was telling me about his family and traveling and stuff like that, which he's interested in doing, travel writing and travel vlogging. But he gave me some cool tips about the park today, and he's going to be doing some of the crocodile show later. Well, inevitably I found the kangaroo enclosure again, and I can't say that I'm disappointed because every time I like kangaroos, so it never gets old.
Because we most often find that people get bit by snakes, but not deliberately trying to capture or kill the snake.
You splash the water, really gain attention onto you. Come on down here, mate. Go on, splash the water. Oh, he's steaming it now. I tell you what, if you reckon he looks big from up there, just imagine how big he looks to Cooper down here. Oh, he's steaming it now. Right, take this bucket, mate. Come on in, mate. All right, here he comes. Oh, get behind me, mate. Get behind me. What's that strike? Here it comes. Here it comes.
When he pulls in close tight to the bank, he can look up and out and see shadows. This is one of the ways they get their prey. Strike at the water's edge, and he's perfectly shaped to pull in close and tight to the bank and not reveal himself. It's one of the hardest crocodiles to work with. Come on, Charles. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on, Charlie. Look up at me, buddy. That's it. Up here. Come on. see where you're looking. Where's he come from? Listen for his jaws. Come on, Charles. Oh, there it is. Chicken's one of his favourite foods, so... Come on, Charles. That's it. Come on. There we go. Up here, buddy. Oh, okay. Like a bit like a fish out of water, and he wants to head back to the water. And that's when he's dangerous.
So we just got done watching the Wildlife Warriors show, which was pretty spectacular. They had some awesome birds of prey, some littler birds as well. Oh wow, that ibis just flew really close to me. Yeah, there's ibises all over here in the cafeteria. I've got a chicken Caesar wrap for lunch since it is noon, but saw some cool wildlife. Got to see some crocs actually. They had a little thing about Steve Irwin at the beginning and the end. It brings back watching him on like Animal Planet and stuff like that years ago when I was a kid. I don't know if it's strange or completely appropriate that as soon as I got to this part of the park, I started humming Toto's Africa.
Really good swimmers, so when they do get in the pool, you'll be able to see how well they can swim. Even though they can't touch the bottom in the deep end, they're very confident. They'll paddle all the way out. You should go in and save her, Reggie. Little tiger lifeguard. And Reggie's snout's coming up. Oh no, you lost. I'm not so sure about that. It's actually a little bit big. I want to play with it, but it's also really large, so maybe I'll hiss at it. And the other two are like, just come a bit closer with that scout. We'll help you. That's right, push his head underwater, that's helping him. Reggie, that's not brotherly love. Now obviously isn't it all fun and games? We obviously, whoa, big jump, and again, Reggie! A few rules and boundaries when we are doing these toy sessions. Little tree climb, and that they're not allowed to jump on us, only the toys, unless we sort of encourage a little bit of wrestling. And tigers, they do have sharp claws, just like a domestic cat. There's another big jump from Reggie.
thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video in the Australia Zoo. If you'd like to check out my other adventure videos, click the 2 videos on the left here. If you'd like to check out my Instagram or other social media, click below. Please subscribe to the channel below as well. And as always, safe travels and never stop adventuring.